I don't. I like to do a few of my videos live because when I do live chats, um, when I do stuff live, I get people. It doesn't happen with all my live videos, but the ones that are of a considerable length, I do get a few comments on them while it's still streaming. But and I could also change the direction that I'm filming in, which I can't do with if I don't film it live. If it's not filmed live, everything's got to be filmed in the same. I can't film. I can't change it to. I don't think I can. Might be wrong about that actually. I might be able to change the direction in filming in when I'm not doing it live. I don't know, but I can. I know I can do it when it's being filmed live. And all I need to do that is just click on this icon here. See, and it's you can see how the direction that I'm filming has been changed. What I'm actually doing for this one is a review of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy on DVD. DVD video 2 box set. Two disc set rather. From the BBC. And I vaguely remember this from when it was first shown on TV back in 1981, and I vaguely remember the bit where two guys dressed with beards, dressed in old-fashioned garb, go up to a computer, and it gives them an answer to a question, and the answer to, according to the computer, the answer to this question is 42, and they reply 42, and I've got a vague recollection of a local boy that was playing with at the time. He was talking about this, where they say 42. What it actually is it's an ancient race of pan-dimensional beings who were so sick of arguing amongst themselves about the meaning of life that they build themselves a giant supercomputer to see if it can solve the problem for them, and to see if that can come up with a solution to it, just so they won't have any more arguments amongst themselves. But they built this fantastic supercomputer, and they call it Deep Thought. And they go up to it, and they ask it, "Can you tell us the answer?" And it says, "The answer to what?" And they say, "We want to know the answer to the great question, the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything." And this deep thought tells them that there is an answer to this question, but it will take him a very, very long time to work it out. And they're actually astounded when it tells them that it'll take 7.5 million years. But they think it's They think okay, well, it's well worth the wait to get an answer. And it starts off originally with the guy on the left here standing protesting by lying in front of a bulldozer because he's not prepared to let them knock his house. is scheduled to be demolished, because something else needs to be built in its place. I don't know if that's ever actually happened, where and the guy with the bulldozer is telling him that he was given ample warning that this was going to happen. And I don't know if situations like that actually occurred in real life, really. That someone finds that the house is going to be demolished, and they feel they haven't been given sufficient notice beforehand, and it comes as a bit of a surprise to them. I mean, I'd be in for a shock if my flat got demolished. I'd have no choice but to go and rent somewhere if that happened. But I don't think it will. I think if we are ever going to demolish the block of flats where I live, I think it will be aware of it for quite a while beforehand, so that I'll have time to put it on the market before they actually get to do the deed. But anyway, he's lying in front of this bulldozer protesting because he doesn't want them he's not going to let them knock his house down without a fight. And the guy on the right, for prefect, comes and he manages to persuade him to get out of to abandon this protest and move away from the bulldozer and go into a pub with him. But the way he actually does this, he gets the guy with the bulldozer to pretend to take his place with the protest and lie in front of the bulldozer instead. But obviously, all the guy with the bulldozer wants to do is just knock this house down, because that's what's been scheduled to happen. Anyway, he goes up in a pub with Ford Prefect, because his friend Ford Prefect, who he believes to be human, but he's not really. He goes off into a pub with him because this Ford Prefect has got something urgent to tell him, and this Ford Prefect has got something urgent to tell everybody, really, and that's the world's just about to be destroyed, and no, it's the situation where the house where the guy on the left lives is just about to be demolished. That's leading up to the whole earth being demolished, which it does get. It gets blasted, and this Ford Prefect takes him up into up on a spaceship, because that's what it is. The Hitchhikers. His planet gets destroyed, and he's like it's like a sort of Noah's Ark situation where the whole planet and everyone living on it. Well, an Armageddon situation, if you like, where the whole planet and its inhabitants get totally wiped out, and he gets spared. So it's like a sort of Armageddon situation, and that's why it's called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because they hitchhike onto a spaceship. It's created by Douglas Adams. He's done a bit of work for Doctor Who, Douglas Adams has. I'll read the back of it. This 6-part cult TV series from 1981, in its entirety, episodes 2, 4 and 6 are longer than originally broadcast. Available with either the original mono television soundtrack or digitally remastered stereo soundtrack. Starring Simon Jones, David Dixon, Sandra Dickinson, and Mark Wing Davey, and featuring the voice of Peter Jones. Written by Douglas Adams, produced and directed by Alan J.W. Bell. Rather depressed look. That's a depressed looking robot that's featured on the back. That's what it is, a robot. That's incidental music by Roger Lim, originally broadcast 5th of January to 9th of February 1981. I was still 11 back then. I was 11. I've got vague recollections of this lad that was playing with, talking about 42, because that's what he did on TV. Suitable only for persons of 15 years and over. Overall category raised to 15 due to additional material being classified at a higher certificate than the main feature, which is PG. It's only the special features got 15. Language. This is what's contained. It tells you what the contents of the actual series itself are. Language: infrequent, mild. Sex, nudity, none. But violence, none. Theme, other, none. The language that's used in the special features is actually stronger than what's in the actual series. Yeah, it tells you there that the certificate of the main feature is PG. The special features are the making of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Don't Panic. Additional making of material. An introduction to the first episode by Peter Jones, recorded live at the NFT. Communicate behind the scenes of the radio series. The original BBC Two episode, one trailer. Deleted scene, behind the scenes. Tomorrow's World animatronics feature on Zaphod Beeblebrox. Rod Lord and Alan J.W. Bell's appearance on Pebble Mill at 1. Outtakes, photo gallery, and on-screen production notes. Subtitles: English, SDH, stereo, regions. Running time 199 minutes approximately. And I'll go into a bit more about the story now. Actually, the Earth in this isn't really a planet. It's a computer disguised as a planet. Because when these two guys went to ask Deep Thought what the answer to life, the universe, and everything was, and he answered 42, they were very disappointed with his answer. They said, 42? Is that all you've got to show for 7.5 million years' work? Well, the computer explains to them that it didn't really understand the question that was being asked. So it answered it to the best of its ability, and the only answer it could come up with was 42. But they wanted to know if Deep Thought could tell them what the ultimate. It couldn't tell them the answer to the ultimate question, but could it tell them what the ultimate question was? And it said no, it couldn't. But it knew of another computer that could. And this computer was going to be designed by Deep Thought, and it was going to be much more advanced and organic life. was actually going to be a part of its contents, and this computer was going to be called the Earth. And these two guys asked it this question said, "Oh, what a dull name." But the Earth in this is not really a planet; it's a computer. It just looks like all the other planets. It look like very similar to all the other planets, but it's not. It's not a planet. It's a computer that's been designed by another computer that's been built by this race of pan-dimensional beings. And at the beginning of it, it gets demolished. But if you like, it's science fiction comedy. If you like Monty Python, and you like Doctor Who and Star Trek, this will be one for you. I don't need to tell you too. I've already told you a lot about the contents already. Really, I've told you so much about the contents. It's hardly worth you watching it. Worth you are watching it. But I wrote a poem called 42. Which is based on this, which is loosely based on this, and I think I might have reviewed the book that the poem was published in. So if I can find review of this book, I'll post it in the description. It's but my poem 42 is loosely based on this. So it's basically just Monty Python style science fiction, silly science fiction. If you like a bit of offbeat humour, this is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, created by Douglas Adams.